Welcome back to the Narrative Network. Empires have shaped the world for centuries, expanding, flourishing, and then collapsing. From Rome to the British Empire, they've left legacies that still influence us today. But why do they fall? Is it inevitable, or can their rise and decline teach us valuable lessons for modern society? Stay with us as we explore the fascinating patterns behind the rise and fall of empires, and what they tell us about today's world. Empires don't rise by accident. They're built on several key factors: military strength, economic power, and innovative leadership. Take ancient Rome, for example. At first, it was just a small city-state among many, but what set it apart was its adaptability and ambition. Rome learned from every war, building one of the most disciplined armies in history. But military might wasn't enough. Infrastructure became Rome's secret weapon. They didn't just conquer lands, they connected them. Roads, aqueducts, and trade routes linked distant parts of the empire, creating a vast, unified economy. The lesson for today? Strong infrastructure and adaptability are as crucial now as they were then. Nations and companies that invest in innovation and connectivity are the ones that thrive, just like Rome did at its peak. Fast forward to the British Empire, one of the largest and most influential empires in history. Britain's power came from control over trade routes and its unmatched navy. By dominating global trade, Britain amassed wealth and influence far beyond its small island. But the British Empire wasn't just about military might. Cultural influence played a huge role. English became the global language. British laws were spread to colonies, and British institutions shaped many modern systems. This concept of soft power is something we still see in today's geopolitics. The takeaway here is that power isn't just about military strength. It's about influence. Whether it's a country or a corporation, those who shape culture, laws, and ideas can have an impact that lasts far beyond their physical reach. But with great power comes great responsibility. And one of the most common reasons for an empire's fall is overextension. Take Rome again. By the 5th century, the empire had grown too large to control effectively. As they expanded, they faced constant challenges from outside invaders, internal corruption, and economic strain. The British Empire faced a different but similar challenge. After World War II, maintaining control over such a vast empire became financially impossible. Independence movements in India, Africa, and elsewhere signaled the end of British rule over much of the world. Modern-day companies or governments facing challenges of scale and inefficiency. The lesson here? Sustainable growth matters. Whether it's a country, a business, or even an idea, expanding too fast without building a strong, resilient core can lead to collapse. This applies just as much to modern corporations as it did to ancient empires. Fall of the Berlin Wall, the dissolution of the Soviet Union, and modern social movements. Empires don't just collapse overnight. It's often a slow process that starts from within. Corruption, inequality, and loss of public trust can weaken even the mightiest of empires. When people lose faith in the system, the empire begins to fracture. The British Empire, for example, faced growing unrest in its colonies, driven by demands for freedom and equality. Meanwhile, Rome's government became corrupt, leading to instability and revolts. In today's world, these same forces, corruption, inequality, and lack of trust, can threaten modern institutions, whether they're governments or businesses. The lesson here? A strong, just foundation is key to lasting success. Public trust and fairness are essential for maintaining stability and growth, both then and now. So what can we learn from the rise and fall of empires? First, adaptability and innovation are crucial for growth. Second, influence, both hard and soft, plays a major role in maintaining power. But most importantly, sustainability and public trust are the foundations for long-term success. Empires rise and they fall, but their lessons remain with us, guiding how we build our societies, our businesses, and our future. What do you think? Are we repeating the mistakes of the past? Or have we learned enough to build a stronger, more resilient future? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more insights into history and how it shapes the world today. What empire do you find the most fascinating? Drop it in the comments and let's keep the conversation going.